Hi, everyone. This is Charlene with the clinical research team, and I'm happy to share more about the InBody with you. So what is InBody? It is an advanced bioimpedance device that sends a safe, low-level electrical current through the body. Based on the resistance to this current from the body's tissues, it determines the amount of water, lean, and fat mass in the body. As a global leader in body composition analysis, InBody utilizes 4 key technologies that set us apart from other bioimpedance devices. These include multi-frequency measurement from 1 kilohertz to 1 megahertz to distinguish intracellular and extracellular fluid compartments. Intracellular water is water within the tissue cells. Extracellular water includes interstitial fluids, blood, and lymph. Together, they comprise total body water. A built-in 8-point tactile electrode system with thumb and heel electrodes for 99% reproducibility, as this results in consistent starting point of measurement. Our patented direct segmental measurement of the trunk and limbs to identify imbalances, and complete measurement without empirical assumptions based on age or sex for truly personalized measures. Together, these technologies improve accuracy, reproducibility, and provide deeper value to body composition analysis. InBody total body water measures have been validated to the gold standard D2O dilution method and to a number of methodologies in various populations. Most recently, we have been validated by Mayo Clinic and Cincinnati Children's, which found high correlations for fat-free mass and fat mass in adults as well as children. In fact, InBody is the only BIA device to be validated by Mayo Clinic at 98% to IDEXA. So it's accurate and validated, but also easy to use. Here's how to test. So you can see it's as easy as wiping hands and feet, standing on the device, and pressing enter. The comprehensive InBody report includes 2 pages. The body water report is used to monitor fluid status. As you can see here, it includes healthy norms for intracellular, extracellular, and total body water. More importantly, these values are reported for each segment as well. The segmental ECW to TBW analysis shows the ratio of extracellular to total body water, or ECW ratio, which is an indicator of fluid balance in each limb and the trunk. We can also see the segmental values for both intracellular and extracellular water, or ICW and ECW, in the upper right-hand corner. These can be used to assess compartmental water changes and their effect on segmental ECW ratios. Another valuable output is whole body and segmental phase angle, which reflect cellular health and are a sensitive indicator for changes in health status. Next, the body composition report focuses on lean, muscle, and fat mass. Here, clinicians can look at the muscle fat analysis to assess nutritional status. Connecting the ends of the graphs in this section results in a C shape, which reflects a higher proportion of fat to muscle. A more balanced shape would be an I or D shape, indicating a greater proportion of muscle compared to fat. Below this, The segmental lean analysis reports the amount of lean mass in each segment, as well as its sufficiency to support the individual's current weight. This can be assessed along with the ECW ratios on the side to help identify any imbalances, whether between left or right sides or upper and lower parts of the body. In the top right corner, visceral fat area, an important metabolic health indicator, is reported for a more in-depth assessment of fat distribution. For both pages, the right-hand side of the report is customizable, so you can select the outputs you need in your practice. Now that we've covered the key parameters, let's take a look at some sample reports. In this example, the individual's baseline test revealed an elevated ECW ratio of 0.409 in the left arm. For reference, the healthy range is 0.36 to 0.39. With proper management, this ratio was reduced to 0.399. Throughout treatment, a more granular approach can be taken by monitoring segmental intracellular and extracellular water. For example, muscle loss will be shown by a decrease in segmental ICW, while a reduction in fluid retention will lower segmental ECW. In short, muscle loss or increased fluid retention will drive the ECW ratio up, while muscle gain or reduced fluid retention will drive it down towards the healthy range. Phase angle represents the porosity of the cell membrane, or cell integrity, and is inversely related to ECW ratio. The higher the better, with the healthy range for males being 5 to 7 degrees and females 4 to 6. This example shows a whole body phase angle of 4.8 degrees, which is within the healthy range of 4 to 6 for females. However, the lower phase angle on the left arm when compared to the right points to the increased left arm ECW ratio. So phase angle can also be monitored over time as a sensitive indicator of changes in health status. On the body composition report, we can identify nutritional status based on the muscle fat analysis. This individual falls within the healthy ranges in terms of weight, skeletal muscle mass, and body fat mass. This should be maintained as much as possible, or skeletal muscle mass can always be improved to promote better health and mobility. In the segmental lean analysis, you can also reference the ECW ratios for each segment on the side. Overall, this individual has well-developed lean mass throughout the body. The lower body is just slightly lower proportionally, so this can be maintained or increased through targeted exercises to improve that balance. Taking a closer look at visceral fat area, this individual is well within the healthy range for her age, indicated by the gray shaded region in the graph. When fluid is stable, visceral fat area should be monitored as an important indicator of fat distribution and metabolic health. In this example, we can see this individual has high fat mass, percent body fat, and visceral fat area, which can be addressed through lifestyle modifications. In the segmental lean analysis, you'll also notice some imbalances. The right leg lean mass is significantly increased compared to the left, with a very high ECW ratio of 0.408. That being said, ECW ratio is also elevated in the trunk and left leg, which indicates fluid retention throughout the lower body, concentrated in the right leg. This is also reflected in the phase angle, which is 3.9 in the right leg versus 4.9 in the left. As you can see from these examples, the comprehensive InBody report provides deeper insight into individual health status and physiological changes. With continued testing, clinicians will be able to differentiate weight and volume changes due to fluid, muscle, and fat mass to better inform decisions with objective measures. A number of research studies have explored the use of InBody in lymphedema patients. One study found significant ratio differences in patients with lymphedema after ALND compared to those without lymphedema. In another study, water reduction in lower limb lymphedema was demonstrated by BIA assessment, reflecting its ability to track sensitive changes for better interpretation of LVA results. Further research has been published on the use of BIA and the value of early assessment intervention, and detection of lymphedema after breast cancer treatment. In a study that implemented BIA in a surveillance program, incidence of irreversible lymphedema was significantly lower in the surveillance group compared to the historical control group. Reference values for breast cancer-related lymphedema have also been published, which found a significant difference between patients with lymphedema and health controls, supporting similar research findings that bioimpedance can be used to assess and rule out lymphedema. More recently, a study published this year found BIA data to correlate with clinical measurement, and due to its sensitivity to subtle changes in lymphedema, it was suggested BIA can be useful for long-term maintenance. With regards to accessing tests, there are 4 ways. The tests are searchable and viewable directly from the device. They're automatically printed after each test. They can be accessed through our online LB web portal and through EMR integration. Some additional features and perks. The InBody is a standalone device that can store up to 100,000 tests for serial tracking with no need for monthly fees for data storage. Of course, as shown in the previous slide, the amount of storage is limitless with our InBody software, which allows clinicians to administer the test from a distance. Our instruments are extremely user-friendly, with voice guidance and a convenient electrode design, making testing simple, effective, and reliable. With the InBody, not only do you receive a complete ready-to-test system out of the box, you also have access to our self-guided online training portal, unlimited product support, and clinical research resources. In regards to medical billing, we are happy to share upon request. To that end, with the shift to value-based care, InBody provides quick, non-invasive, point-of-care health assessments. These objective measures of segmental water, muscle, and fat can better inform and guide clinical decisions. It can also help with patient education, increase engagement, and enable tailored therapies based on individual body composition. That is to say, InBody allows for personalized assessments for personalized medicine. Thank you so much for your time. You can reach us by email at clinical@inbody.com, or feel free to stop by our live exhibit to chat with us. We'd love to see you there.